Hello and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you yet another generative AI power tool called as Lermo AI. Lermo AI is launched with a purpose, and that purpose is to make education accessible to all. This is as per their GitHub repo. What they have done is that they have made it completely free and open for everyone to use. This tool, I mean. The problem is that it mainly works with API based models such as OpenAI, Claude, and few others. It does work with llama.cpp as per their GitHub repo, but installing it, configuring it is a pain in the back. So I think that is one area they need to improve. The mission is quite lofty, I must say, quite good too, because if you go through their GitHub repo, they say that picture a groundbreaking education system that transcends barriers, offering boundless access to knowledge for all, and it embodies inclusivity and equality, empowering learners worldwide to embrace their potential and pursue dreams without constraint. So, primarily, they are creating an educational utopia on the basis of AI, which is amazing. Totally on board with that. But the problem is that, we will get it also installed locally. The problem is that using it with local models is not easy at all. I have tried it out. There are a lot of bugs. So maybe the project is too new and they are still working on it. But I think that when the purpose of a tool is straight up to make education available to everyone, it should start with open models instead of gearing towards the closed source models, because we will be using OpenAI with it. For that, you would need to go to platform.openai.com and you would need to purchase your credit for API there. So if you haven't done already and if you want to install it, go to platform.openai.com, put in around US $10 in that account, and then from there you can use it. So if this is a global project, not everyone in the globe has that sort of credit anyway. So that is just my observation there. Hopefully it is not a criticism, just a constructive feedback. Before I show you the installation, let me give a huge shout out to Mass Compute who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video description, and I will also give you a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs. Now coming back to this Lermo AI, the tool definitely looks promising. The features are quite good. It offers you an AI agent. It gives you a real good framework to create articles and to learn at your own pace. So the aim is to revolutionize the way you learn. It does so by generating personalized content tailored to your preferences. It also ensures that your learning experience is both efficient and enjoyable. Whether you prefer reading articles, listening to podcasts, or watching videos, this creates custom learning materials just for you. So you can select your AI agent and you can then embark on a learning journey that's perfectly suited to your needs. And that's what this Lermo AI does. So it is an AI agent for personalized learning. Enough talk. Let's try to see how you can get it installed. So this is my VM Ubuntu where I'm running, and then I have this GPU card which is NVIDIA RTX A6000. But of course, for Lermo AI, you don't need that much GPU because I will be using OpenAI's API key. Okay, before we start, let me create a Conda environment which is going to keep everything nice and simple and separate from my local system. Let's wait for it to get installed and activated. Conda is done. Let's also git clone the repo of this project and then cd into it, and that is all done. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so now next thing we need to do is to make sure that we have all the prerequisites installed. First up, you would need to install Node.js. I already have installed it. As you can see, make sure they are on the latest or recent versions. So Node is there. You would also need npm, which is a package manager for Node. You would also need pnpm, which is a third party Node package manager. So you see that I have this version, and then you would also need React.js, which is React is developed by Facebook, and it is one of the most popular front-end JavaScript libraries that is used by companies like Netflix, Twitter, Facebook, and many more. Okay, then so we have React also installed. You would also need Next.js. For that, let me show you the version, and then towards the end, of course, you would need Python 3 installed. So I already have all of them installed. I already have done videos on how to install these things on the channel, so please search it and you should be able to find the video. Okay, now let me clear the screen. Okay, so that's said and done. Next up, what we need to do, we need to first create or install the front end. And in order to install the front end, let's first go to um, the front end directory within this repo which we have just downloaded. Let me paste the command here. So you can see that now I am in this Lermo Gen web directory, and from there we need to install all the requirements with the help of pnpm, and then just use I and it is going to install all the requirements. So let's wait for it to get installed. It is going to take a bit of a time, and that is all done. Next up, we need to start it, and we can simply run this pnpm run dev, and it is going to start it here. And you can see that now it has started on our localhost port 3000. So let's not close this terminal. Let me open another terminal and then activate that Conda environment, and then from there we will go into the next step. So for that, I'm just going to right click on terminal, a new window, and then let me make it a bit bigger. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to deactivate my base environment. I'm going to activate my Lermo AI environment. Let me clear the screen. Let me go to, I think it was Lermo AI, and let me now clear the screen. Okay, that is good. Next step, we need to set our backend or API. For that, let's go to core API directory in the same Lermo AI. This is our core API, and from here we need to install all the requirements with the help of pip. So simply type this command, and then let's wait for it to install a lot of stuff there. Okay, and everything is installed. Let me clear the screen. Next up, we need to install this, sorry, not this, we already have installed this. We need to install Melo TTS, which is a text to speech multilingual library. So let me clear the screen and then paste that command. So I'm just installing it from the source, as you can see, from mellotts.git, and it is going to install it. So let's wait for it. It will take too long. And Melo TTS is also done. Let's clear the screen. Let's go one step back, and then next up we need to download Unidic lexical dictionary file. So I'm just running this, and I think Unidic is a Japanese dictionary file, so I'm not sure why they're installing this one, but anyway, let's wait for it to get installed. The size is quite big. The dictionary is loaded. Next up, let's run the main.py from the core. Let's wait for it to run. So it says it doesn't find this module named Melo. So let me install it. So I have just installed it with pip install Melo. It was not in the requirements, but anyway. So let's run it again. And it is downloading some of the model and tokenizer, I believe, for the text to speech. And it has, okay, so it couldn't find the API key. So what we need to do, we need to set an environment variable. Let me show you how. So all we need to do is to go to platform.openai.com and then just get our API key and set it here. So let me set it and clear the screen, and I will run this again. So I have set my key, clear the screen, and I am running it again. So let's wait for it to get loaded. And it has started the server process and now downloading the checkpoints. But it has given us error again. And now I believe I would need to go to into this directory or maybe one step back. So let me do that. And there you go. The core API is also running. So there is a typo in one of the file and I will also show you where you need to fix it. Took me around 2 hours to get their code fixed. So let's go to their repo and I'll show you where I made the change. And if I go up in this apps directory, and then you will see that there is this API, core API, go there, and then again to the app directory. There you have this engine.py, open it. In this one, they have given this path wrong. So instead of using this, um, just remove this slash app. You see there is a double um, typo there. So just remove one slash app and also just remove this section slash app slash and also from this line slash app slash and just keep it like app slash config.json and it should fix your error. Okay, so let's go back there. And now as you can see that I am accessing that application in the browser at port 3000 and this is the application in front of you where you can uh, use it for any purposes, like for example you want to chat with it, you want to create your own course material, you want to learn anything, you can do so with the help of this. Now it looks like yet another chatbot, but I think the difference which they are trying to make here is that if you click on this top right and it doesn't show us anything cool. So there you go. So it says that the format is not supported, and then let me click here. I'm just clicking randomly. Okay, so it says that no compatible source found for this media. Let's click here to check what is happening. So even if we have installed it, it's not showing us anything. So I believe maybe it is not really production ready as of yet. And also their chatbot doesn't work at all. So for example, if I just say hello, press enter or click on enter, nothing happens. So this is another example as let me first run this. So there you go. Thankfully, something is working now. Article is ready. So it has took a fair bit of time and it has generated the article for me at last. So I was just saying that this is another example where you just have to make sure that whenever you release a project, it is production ready plus the documentation is spot on. And if it's a global project for everyone, this should work. Now the idea behind is that you will give it a query, it is going to generate a podcast or a video, and that is going to take long time. There you go. It is just telling me that article is ready, but nothing is loading, and it takes a lot of time. So, and you can of course create a video here. So this is a podcast, and then this is a video, and this is a your home page. And similarly, if you go here, there is no compatible source for it, but there is some source. Okay, so it couldn't connect with it, or I don't know why it is not working, because there is not much information there. But just because I had given the query there earlier, so it has given me at last the article. So I believe that towards at the very core, it is just yet another chatbot which is just supporting text and all that stuff. It is attempting to generate audio and podcast and video out of this article, but so far, I have tried it with various options, but it simply doesn't generate it. Anyway, just wanted to review it and just show you that you know things are moving, but I think there are few guardrails people should be putting on before they put out these projects in the wild. Let me know your thoughts. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.